Artista is a game designed for middle school students to explore famous artists in a fun, engaging manner. After opening the game and clicking on the map in the corner of the title page, a map of the artists' homes will appear. There are 15 different artists to choose from. The user must start with Da Vinci from the 1500s, and once the user has passed Da Vinci, the next artist on the timeline will open up. The map will then show Claude Monet from the 1800s. His house will light up on the map, and then the user may walk the path to the new area. Now, the house will match the time period of the artist. That is, if enough information cannot be found about the particular artist's house that they actually lived in. Outside the house, there will be a defining factor that will let the user in on which house they are about to enter. For example, Claude Monet's house will have a lily pond beside it. When the user mouses over the house, it will also bring up the name of the artist so there is no confusion. Within each house, the walls will be covered with artworks by the artist in whose house the user is in. By clicking on a specific piece, an audio of information about the piece begins to play: dates, media, and title. Also in the house, there will be interactive items that tell the user about the artist. For example, in Monet's house, there will be a photograph of a sun. The sun will open up written text about Claude Monet's use of light within his paintings. Now, to leave the house, the user must complete an activity and/or questions based upon the characters. For example, in Surat's house, the viewer must use a stippling technique to shade 3 objects before exiting. If answered correctly, a new house will be opened. I would also like to add a reward page, like the Wii rewards on the EA Active game that I previously used on a project before in this month. The user receives trophies on the Wii game, and I would like my user to receive photographs of famous pieces by the artist on a Collect the Prints page.
The idea for this game spawned from a lesson I do with my middle school students called Artist of the Month. A piece by a famous artist is placed on the bulletin board, and towards the end of the month, the students work in groups to fill out a worksheet on the piece. It is a 2-page worksheet that asks the students to describe, judge, evaluate, and analyze the famous piece. With this game, I feel that I'm giving the students a new, fun, engaging way to create the same type of project.